you ready for our sixth story about Jesus? This story, taken from the Bible, is about how Jesus calms a storm. This storm takes place while he and his disciples are in the middle of a big lake. Have you ever been outside during a big storm? It can be really scary with the loud thunder and the winds pushing you around. Pay attention to what happens to this storm. One evening, when Jesus was tired of talking to people all day and making the sick ones well again, he asked some of his disciples to take him across Lake Galilee. There was just a gentle breeze blowing when they pushed the boat down the beach and floated down the lake. The disciples hoisted the sails, and the boat skimmed away across the smooth water. Jesus lay down in the bottom of the boat and was soon fast asleep. Suddenly, the wind started blowing stronger and stronger until there was a great storm. The waves grew bigger and bigger and splashed over the sides of the boat. The disciples were very scared. Some of them were fishermen and knew how dangerous storms on the lake could be. They thought the boat would fill with water and sink. Although the wind was so noisy and the waves so rough, Jesus just slept on. Here's a picture of the boat on the lake in the storm. And you can see the disciples, some of them look scared. Some of them are really holding on tight. There's only one person standing. I think that's Jesus, and I think that's what's going to happen next. Here's the lightning you see in this picture. At last, one of the disciples could bear it no longer. He shook Jesus and woke him up. "Master, please save us," he shouted. "Can't you see that we're going to drown?" Jesus woke up and looked at the storm for a moment. Then he stood up, he raised his arm, and he said, "Hush, be still." At once, the wind died away and the waves became calm. "Why were you afraid?" Jesus asked the disciples. "Don't you believe I will take care of you?" The disciples didn't know what to say. They whispered to each other, "Who is this man that even the wind and the waves do as he tells them?" The boat sailed on, and Jesus and his disciples safely reached the far shore of the lake. I'll see you next time for our final story.